I bet you can't solve this mystery, but if you can, then you're a true genius." Detective Harper stood in the grand library of the late Gregory Ashworth, a reclusive billionaire whose body was discovered slumped over his desk that morning. The scene was strange. No signs of forced entry, the doors locked from the inside, and the only clue was an open book lying next to the deceased, a worn copy of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Gregory had been known for his love of puzzles, and it seemed he'd left one final mystery to be solved. On the desk, a note written in Gregory's shaky handwriting read, "The answer lies where the knight bows to the queen." The room was filled with red herrings and oddities. A shattered wine glass on the carpet, but no bottle to be found. A chessboard on a side table mid-game, with a black knight oddly positioned far from the action, a locked cabinet with Gregory's prized first editions, a roaring fireplace with half-burned papers, and the strangest of all, a mechanical clock stuck at exactly 7:14 p.m. Detective Harper's first instinct was to assume foul play, but then there were the witnesses. Gregory's nephew, Philip, insisted he'd been in the gym when the death occurred. The maid, Clara, claimed to have heard Gregory arguing with someone earlier, but dismissed it as another one of his one-sided conversations. He often talked to himself. And then there was Gregory's business partner, Eleanor, who said she'd been on a phone call with him at exactly 7 p.m., but their conversation had abruptly cut off. Harper began piecing it together. Why was the clock stuck? Why had the chess knight been moved to such an odd place? And where was the missing wine bottle? Could you solve it before Detective Harper does? Who or what killed Gregory Ashworth? And what does the knight bowing to the queen mean?